I say thank you everyone for joining us tonight for Hyperborea. We're on episode 6 of Heroes of Hyperborea as we return to the mysterious island that our friends have been crash landed on. But before we do that, we are going to be making some changes as we are moving from 2nd edition to 3rd edition. One of the things that we're going to try out tonight is there is a new random chart, and you know how I love random charts. Oh. There is a new random chart. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up for everybody to see. Let me pull it up here so we can go over this new chart. Okay.
The last random chart you introduced was not cool.
It was. It was great. The random debauchery table was fantastic. All right. So the new chart we're going to go over tonight is going to be the critical miss results. If you roll a natural 1, instead of it being an automatical critical miss, which I don't normally do, we are going to do this where we roll a d12. So Bob, you'll roll in the middle under the cleric thief monster, and then Danny and Chris will roll on the fighter, and then we'll see how bad it is. So basically a low number is not so bad, a high number is really, really bad. So we love randomness. Yeah, so this will be a random fun thing. This is something new. It's an optional rule in 3rd edition. So that's one of the things we're going to be trying out tonight is the critical miss chart. Now, however, before we get started, let's do some introductions. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Trevor. I am your Dungeon Master, Game Master, Storyteller guy tonight, and I have the privilege of being joined by 3 of my very dear friends on this epic journey. And let's start with our voice actor friend. Below me in the blue shirt, we have...
Hello, Bob Carter, voice actor, voice coach, owner of the Neighborhood Studio, and tonight I am Androcles Thalassa, last of the noble, learned, erudite Atlantean sages, as we fall into this barbaric savagery of Hyperborea. I'm also trusted companion, as I too have taken the Apollo Creed as given to us by Brogan. The champion of Apollo.
Thank you. Yes, I am Danny.
Speaking of which,
play Brogan the Paladin, and Brogan likes sunshine and shrooms. That's Brogan.
All right.
It's the Matthew McConaughey Paladin of Apollo is what we've got going. I love it. I love that idea. All right, and below us, all the way from Austin, Texas, with the cowboy hat, we have...
Hey, Cowboy Gamer here, Chris Bradley, DM Trevor's older brother.
Is it true?
And playing Dracon, our Chimerian barbarian, who distrusts any kind of magic, but would not be with us today had Brogan not used magic to bring him back to life or close to it. So he is beginning to open up a little bit to magic that benefits him. So enjoying playing Dracon and his mistrust of things unless they benefit him.
Awesome. All right. So as we jump in for tonight's game, I do want to say we're going to do a little bit of a full game recap, just a tiny bit, so that the new people watching us can kind of can get caught up where we are. So the first thing I'm going to do is, as we've introduced our characters, the art that we have in front of us, this is original art that we had done for us by our friend Del Tiegler, who is one of the artists for Hyperborea. Some of his art is actually in the new editions, is amazing. But in the top, we see Androcles with the daggers jumping down to attack the crab. We see the man with the morning star in the shield. That is Brogan, that's played by Danny. And then the long-haired chap with the helmet and the big two-handed sword is Dracon the Barbarian. So that kind of gives us a visual of what these characters look like. But let's go ahead and get some Hyperborean music going, and let's kick off tonight's game. So where the game begins is our characters started their journey traveling up the coast, the Hyperborean coast over here on the right side of the map. They were slaves on a Viking ship, and I'm going to do the really quick version where they were crash landed, a storm came up, and they found freedom as they crashed onto the shores of a strange island. From their adventures, they escaped their Viking slavers. They found some mysterious temple of Sithagwa, some ancient god. And they ended up being that this wasn't a temple, it was actually a way station. A way station, a way to travel between this world and other worlds. And Androcles figured out the secret to travel from this world to some place called Cycronish, also known as Saturn. They went there. They found a little pig friend, BG, named BG. Not that is his name. That's just what they lovingly called him. This little pig friend that was eating lizards. They befriended this little pig friend and brought him back to Hyperborea with them, and he's just kind of been with them, almost like the mascot of the team as they've been trying to traveling around. They have traveled, and they also discovered there's an island behind them, an island, we'll call it Skull Island, because the depiction I showed them showed this island with a giant skull on the back of it. Brogan and Andrew, while Androcles was standing back and studying things in the way station, Brogan and Dracon traveled there, and there they found a mine, and in that mine they found the minions of the dead. They fought some type of necromancer, snake woman, and they really upset the balance of things in there. They killed some things, they survived, they've got away. But they kind of stirred up a hornet's nest while they were there. And as they came back, they found their friend Androcles. They were followed by more hordes of undead who they fought off. But in doing so, they've also been noticed that they've been watched closely by these apes up in the trees, and they hadn't had any interactions with them until this was 2 games before, when they were running from the undead. The apes dropped in behind them and protected them from the undead. They saved them in a sense until they came face to face with another tribe of ape, and what we found was there are 2 factions of carnivorous apes living on this island. One wanted to eat our adventurers. The others seemed to revere them because they could use the way station, and they were carrying around what they thought was a god. They believed that BG, the little pig that they were carrying with them, was some type of offspring, or maybe even Sathagwa them himself. So they were befriended by a group of apes. And as they did, they discovered that the apes have a village in the trees above them. Something they call, lovingly call the burrows as their home. And as they went up there, they met with the apes. And then our last game, they befriended the chieftain, who they found out speaks Man tongue. And they met Zerish. Now, Zerish is the chieftain of the apes, and they spent an entire week with the apes. They rest, recuperated, they trained and learned the ways of the apes, of how they move about the trees. They also found that the apes had discovered a crashed ship, a boat, in a bay hidden on this island. And they traveled there last week, and they found this. And this is the first time they have found a true way to escape this cove, this island that they're on. And now they have this plan to repair this boat and set sail for civilized lands. And that is where we left our adventurers. If they have traveled back, and now they are back in the burrows. And that is where we're going to pick up. So that's a really quick recap as we return to the burrows. And with that, we'll jump into tonight's action. And tonight, we're going to begin with Brogan. Now, Brogan, you are up late. It is in the night. And here on Hyperborea, we have this cycle where we are towards the end of the 13-year cycle. And we only have 6 hours of daylight, followed by 18 hours of darkness. And it is at this point that you spend most of your time up in the trees in the safety of the canopy of the trees with the apes. And it is there that you are spending a lot of time with a particular ape that you've befriended that speaks very broken man tongue, and his name is Karkash. Now, you and Karkash have bonded over the fact that he has shown you how to grind up these like hard rock-like shrooms, and it is some type of a religious experience, a hallucinogen that you're able to inhale and share the light of Apollo with your newfound ape friend, and the two of you have become fast friends. He seems to understand what you're saying, but he's very limited in what he can say back to you, but he does seem to understand you. The more shrooms that you take, the more he seems to understand you. And that is where we're going to pick up tonight. So as the scene picks up where the two of you, this is the day after that you have, you've already rested and regained your abilities and things from the fight that you had before at the boat. And you're enjoying the crab that you had hunted on that last journey. You're eating the crab, you're drinking water out of the buckets and things and that they've collected, and you're just sitting back and enjoying the night. And as you do that, in the distance, you hear the hooping and the hollering of apes in the distance. You hear this as it echoes through the trees. Karkash immediately looks up and goes, trouble.
Oh, yeah. I know, it's dark. It'll be daylight again. We only got a little bit of Apollo's warmth on us. It'll be okay.
No. And in the distance, in the trees, you see a flicker happen in the trees, and you see what looks to be torchlight in the trees as the apes are lighting torches in the distance. And now their light is cascading as the apes are as they're calling. There's like a cacophony of sound as the other apes around the village are beginning to hoot and to holler. And at this point, Androcles and Dracon, you two awake from the shared domiciles that you're sharing at this point with your other apes. You hear this massive echoing going off as all the apes are kind of hooping and hollering and everything, and it's almost deafening as you hear all of the apes almost in unison calling back and forth to each other.
All right. I say, friends, what has happened? Let us go and find Zeresh and see if he can interpret these signs for us.
You come out because you're staying basically on the side of the main hut that Zeresh is in. He swings down and goes, oh, there's trouble. There's trouble. Scouts, see, trouble.
What kind of trouble? Human trouble? Monster trouble?
Zeresh,
trouble?
Zeresh not know. We must go. Look.
Right. Dracon, to arms. Brogan, to arms.
All right, so you say that, but Dracon, you're pretty far away because you're with Umba, and Umba is looking about. She reaches over. She's lighting a flame as well. And holding the torch out over, and as you are kind of like quickly putting your armor and your gear together and picking up your bow, and as you pick up the bow, you notice that the moonlight is glistening off of the bow and it's shining, and quickly reminded of the magical nature of this bow as you pick up your bow. Brogan, you're on watch, and in the distance you look out and you see that the trees that down below seem to be moving. And one thing that you notice as you're looking is your senses are slightly heightened right now because of the shrooms, and you look up in the sky and you think you see something moving about the sky itself. You almost as if you saw a figure darting between the clouds.
Oh gosh, look up there.
And he looks up, and as he looks up, and he's kind of shaking his head, looking, but he's looking down. And as he looks down, you see behind him the shadows kind of shift and move, and you see a figure form behind Karkash. Brogan, roll initiative.
From shadows?
Yes. No, this is a D6. We are going to roll. So how initiative works is you're going to be rolling for you and all the apes, and I will roll for everything else.
There's some pressure.
Oh, good. I get to go first. All right, so let me set the scene really quick as we're going to jump right into combat to start off the night. So this is the scene. We've got the apes looking about. This is the burrows. And as we begin combat, whatever is out there has the jump on the situation. Brogan, you look back as you see something materialize behind Karkash. And as you kind of look at your eyes, you kind of shake your eyes, and you're not exactly sure what you see, and you have a hard time believing it as your faith in Apollo is stirred as you see this form kind of coalesce out of the shadows. You see this hand reach out, and this blue light emanating from the hand reaching out at Karkash. What you see somewhat resembles this.
Oh, Lord.
He rolls a natural 20
no!
as he reaches out and attacks Karkash.
Oh, I mean, no.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, The first roll of the night for the DM was a natty. It was a natty. Let me see exactly how bad this is.
Trevor's got them cheat codes. He's got a game genie or something.
Okay. Karkash is going to make a death saving throw, which he rightly fails.
It's a fail.
That's a fail. He rolls a 13 and fails. Okay. What happens here is whatever the shadow is, it reaches out, it touches the back of the gorilla. You see part of this light come out of the gorilla. Karkash just kind of like sags down as you feel like it seems that some of his essence has been pulled out, and this thing is feeding on its essence.
Rimmer. I'm gonna run towards Brogan.
I'm not done.
Oh no.
I have a whole round of fun. Dracon, you hear this happen behind you. Another one hovers and shows up behind Umba, and it will make an attack as well.
Okay.
Oh my gosh!
It's another natural 20. Oh, look at there. Look at there. Oh, good. This one's double. All right. She's going to make another death saving throw, which she fails.
Oh no.
Again, you see this thing come up, take both of its hands as blue light emanates out of the ape as some of this essence pulls and rips out of Umba. You see her; she kind of fights it for a second, just kind of slumps over as something is coming out of Umba as this thing pulls through. Androcles, you kind of see in the distance this thing like a look out, and you look over, and your tower is a little bit higher. You're a little bit higher up in the tree in your hut. And what you look just to the north coming down, you see an entire line of undead marching and running through the trees. Some of them have armor. Some of them are carrying large banners as they are marching through the trees. It is more than you can count from your vantage point.
More than I can count?
Right. Yes.
Okay.
Because this is what you see.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Holy crap.
All right, I'm going to shout out for everyone to fall back. It's my turn, but I mean, I can do that for free, right?
Are
That's
they
not
in
your turn.
the tree?
No, they're below the trees. They're down below. So the combat's going to be bigger than I'm going to do with the minis. Just know it's frantic and chaos, and there's a lot of these. You have a lot of apes. They have a lot of undead. So we're going to kind of narrate through some of this. The main focus of the point right now is going to be what your characters are doing to help in this. And so with that, the undead down below begin running in, and they begin climbing up into the trees themselves, as all the apes are hollering. But the undead are spending their turn like moving into the trees and begin to climb up into the trees. As that happens, Androcles, you see all of this happen. Dracon, you see this thing in front of you, but you also hear something spinning or like flying through the wind as you look up and you see what looks to be a dark scythe flying directly at you. It's another natural 20.
Okay. Directly to jail, Trevor.
You
Come
put in
on,
that Mike
man.
Tyson
3 in a
pose.
row?
3 in a row. 3 in a row.
That Mike Tyson 007373 596.
Hang on. I got to roll to see how bad the crit is. Oh, good. It's double. All right, so we'll take that. All right, so the scythe runs through. It cuts across your chest. You take 10 points of slashing damage as it flies and cuts through part of your armor. If I get a fourth one, I'm going to reset or something. 2 is crazy. 3 is unbelievable. 4 is there's a problem. All right. So with that, after the DM takes, the odds of that are pretty slim. So we'll just see what happened here. With that, we're now going to go to the apes and the heroes' turn. All of the apes begin swinging down and throwing rocks to attack the undead as they're calling out, and you hear just mass chaos as all the apes are moving to attack the undead. But the thing that we're most interested in is Karkash is going to turn and face the whatever this is, the shadow, and then also Umba is going to do the same. And so with that, we're going to go first with the apes, and then we're going to go with the heroes. Umba, drained, turns and goes to leap and to tackle the whatever this is, the shadow. As she does that, she runs and she jumps, and she's going to try to tackle the shadow. She misses and falls and catches a vine and swings over to here. As you see, almost as if she flew through the thing. She just missed it completely. With that, Karkash is going to do the same. He's going to, he gets over, he starts beating his chest. He's going to go over and try to slam at this thing. He hits it. He brings his fist through. They go directly through, and they don't connect. And now it is the hero's turn. So we'll start with Dracon. Dracon, you're up first.
All right. So who just tried and missed?
Here's Karkash over here.
Karkash is over there.
Karkash.
Mm-hmm. So you're standing at Umba. Now here's the thing. Umba went to tackle it, missed it, grabbed a vine and swung over to the other ledge. Now you're over in front of the hut by yourself, and you've got this shadow staring down at you. We're calling it a shadow just because you don't know what it is.
So I've got a shadow in front of me, but I also see. Can I see the attacker from across the way?
You know something's going on over there, but you can't directly see it.
All right. So I've got. I've got. I'm gonna grab my bow.
Okay.
And see if I can get a quick shot up at the attacker.
Okay. All right. You pull the bow. You pull back. And as you do, the unstrung bow, this magic bow that you carry, the light emanates bow. You pull back a light, and an arrow just appears out of the bow itself. Make your attack roll.
All right, hold on.
A D20. 17. Boom. That's going to hit. With your fighting ability being a 3. That will definitely connect. You may roll your damage. It's going to be a D8 damage and an additional D8 damage because you are fighting something that is good against it. So 7 and another D8 radiant damage. All right, so 10. So it takes 10 damage. So that arrow connects. The entire thing lights up. The arrow dissipates inside of it. It kind of does this shriel as it pulls back. And now you may take another shot because you seem to be a master of this weapon. So in 3rd edition, barbarians and paladins start with mastery of 2 weapons, not 1. So this will be a 3rd edition change. He now is the master of his sword and his bow. So take another shot. You get an increased rate of fire because you are a master of this weapon.
Beautiful.
15 is going to connect. Take another 2d8 total damage. Okay, so 7 total damage.
Do I get? Wait, that's a 7 roll, but I get plus on my damage.
No, not on a bow.
Oh,
wait, it's a +2. You do. So it's 2
yes.
for the first shot, 2 for the second shot. So you do an extra 4 damage. So that's a total of 21 damage done to this thing. Both connect. You can tell you're doing something to it. It definitely doesn't like what you're doing to it. And now, Androcles.
Right. I'm going to shout for Zeresh to tell the apes to focus on the skeletons, avoid the shadows, and fall away from the shadows, leave them to us. And having said that, I'm going to... who's that big monster guy? The big bad guy? You said he was over here?
Yeah.
Come on, I'm going to focus fire. I'm going to use my dagger my glaive, my Krull glaive.
Right. You pull out the disc that turns into the 5 blades flip out of it. Okay.
Absolutely. And so I'm going to use that, and I'm going to attack the one that Dracon is attacking.
You will need to move, so it's not long range.
Sure.
You need to get a hair closer.
Oh, that's fine. I'm happy to cross back over this way to get away from the skeletons.
Okay.
And actually, I'm going to guide Zerish in front of me to try to keep him alive. So I'm trying to get him to fall back. He's obviously the wise one of this tribe. So I'm going to do what I can to keep him by my side, and call out for Tavi as well to help keep him safe. And we're going to try to get him to safety. And as soon as I'm close enough, then I'm going to attack the shadow.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mark some of these here. All right. The one with the blue rear end here is Zerish. The one right here with the red. Red is bad because of where it's at. Let's do purple. Okay, that is Tavi.
All right.
And then Karkash over here will be green. Okay, that way we can keep up with the ones that you know the names of.
So I want Tavi to stay at Zerish's side and keep him safe, and get him on the other side of the village. Meanwhile, if I can, because I can, I should be able to move. If you need my movement, it's 40.
Okay.
So my goal is to get right here and throw at that shadow.
Okay.
And I throw twice. Can I throw the same dagger twice?
Yes, it will come back to you quickly.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right, so as you're running across this beam, which is like a sawed-off mast from a ship, you're running across. You grab your glaive, you throw it as you're running. So we'll say the first attack happens here, and then because it'll give it time to come back. So make your first attack.
All right, cool. In that case, 1d20 plus 2, and I got a fighting ability +2, so that's 20 plus 4.
Got it.
All right. And also +1 for dex, so it's actually +5.
There you go.
14. Does that hit?
No. All right, so you throw it. It swings around. As soon as you reach your hand out, it zips back to your hand. You make another couple of steps across the beam, and you're able to throw again.
Nice. We'll do so.
And you miss. Miss both. So both right now. This is the first time you've used the weapon. You're kind of getting used to the arc, but you are closer. With that, we go to Brogan.
So this guy right here, correct?
Mhm.
All right, I'm going to tell Karkash, all right, you need to get down there and fight the other ones down the path. If I even see them. I don't know if I do or not.
You hear a lot of commotion.
You hear me in my bardic voice warning there's a skeleton army approaching. We must fall back. And I'm shouting.
Brogan, with your heightened senses from the shrooms, you're aware that there is something going on over there.
All right. So, I'm going to whip out the Morning Star.
Okay. You pull out, as you pull out the magic Morning Star, there's a little bit of a glisten to it, as a little bit of a light trail behind it as you pull out your magic Morning Star.
All right, and I'm going to swing.
Okay.
That is a 20, right?
Mm-hmm. Roll a d20.
Trying to figure out what all the bonuses. This is evil, correct?
Oh, it is evil.
Oh, yeah.
And that will connect. 15 with your fighting ability of 3 is going to be enough to hit it. Because you rolled a 15, your strength bonus, and it is magic, and you are the master of a Morning Star. So with all the bonuses, that definitely will allow you to hit. Roll your damage, d8 plus 1 for the Morning Star, and then your strength bonus. So how much is it?
So it's 4. 4 plus 4.
4 plus 4 is going to be 8. That does connect. As you swing through, you actually, it's like you don't follow all the way through. Whenever you hit, the Morning Star stops as if it hit something solid, which kind of surprises you. And it kind of like, there's a light that refracts off of the shadow itself. And you almost see like the light kind of ripple through, and you see some type of form inside that the light is illuminating. As you pull it back, it quickly darkens again. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'm just gonna shove Karkash behind me.
All right, so you just kind of take a step forward with your shield. Okay. And with that, we're going to go to a new round, new initiative. Dracon, would you roll initiative for everybody? And I will do the same.
D6.
D6.
Boo.
It didn't show, but I rolled a 4. So you rolled a 2, I rolled a 4, so I get to go again. At this point, the undead is moving in. They're moving up on top, and they're beginning to fight the apes. The apes are fighting back, and they're moving down, throwing rocks. And it seems that the apes are doing extremely well because they have the high ground, as it were, as they're basically just throwing logs and branches and attacking the undead. But the issue is there are a lot of undead as they just keep hoarding into the area. The wraiths or specters or shades or whatever they are, they move forward. We're gonna have the first one over here with Brogan. He, after taking that attack, he moves towards to attack Brogan, and he misses. He goes to swing. You fall back. You pull the Morningstar up, and you parry its cold grasp with your blade, with the blade part of the Morningstar up top. And that is his turn. Now the other one goes and moves towards Dracon, and he makes an attack as well. Dracon, what is your armor class?
My armor class is, just a moment, 6.
Okay.
Versus melee 6. Yeah.
6. Yeah.
6
so he
across
missed.
the board.
He missed. With his 11, he will miss. He swings. You just dodge out of the way as the cold hand kind of moves across over the top of you. And that scythe that's been flying around. Let me grab the mini for that. It comes back and is going to attack you from behind.
Me?
Yes. I didn't roll a 20. I did roll a 14, and that's going to be enough to hit you.
Dang.
Take another 7 as it cuts into your back and continues flying.
Again?
And you see this thing fly and hit, and it's still spinning around.
Second time. I literally just got healed in the back. How much damage?
Is there something controlling the scythe?
We'll get to that. All right, and with that, we move over
7 damage?
Yes, 7. Now we're kind of narrating the undead as they're marching in and attacking, and the apes are moving in. There's still a cacophony of ape sounds going on, but let's move back now to the hero's turn, and the apes are running up and trying to attack these shadows. Umba reaches over, grabs on one of the vines, and swings over to attack and flank this thing.
Alright, as I see Umba doing that, I'm going to yell out and say, do you think the pig can save us in this one?
Umba goes and takes her fist right where the head of this thing might be, and it just goes right through, and it's like it's not even there. And then she swings and she lands on top of the hut, and she looks back and just kind of just like frustrated, but she sees it, but she can't hit it.
I point for Umba to go after the skeletons instead.
Okay.
And we've got the shadow.
All right, and now it's your turn again. We're gonna go back to Dracon.
I'm going to run out of the where I'm at right now.
Okay.
And I'm going to hold the magic weapon the bow that I pulled out of the skull. And I'm going to look around as I'm running out as I hold it up. And I'm going to see if it draws the shadows towards it.
Okay.
Or if they're just out for blood.
Where are you going to move to?
I am looking at the map.
You can move 50. So that's 10 of these squares.
I'm going to run. And then the baddies are. Let's see.
There's that one, and then all the undead are this way.
All right. I'm going to just use my 50 to run. See if I can grab. Can I grab him?
Where do you want to go?
Just out into the center.
3, 4,
Into
5, 6, 7. You can get to here.
I want to in full view of the best view where I think most of those shadows will see me, and I just want to see if as I'm yelling at the top of my voice is are you here for this? Is this what you want?
As you run, this shadow reaches out to attack you as you run by it.
Okay.
It misses. And it does seem to turn, and it's looking at you.
But that's just the one shadow. What about the others as I'm looking around?
As you look over, as you're
moving?
running, you do notice that this one is eyeing you as well. It seems to be moving in that direction.
Okay. And how many are there?
You see 2 of those, and you still sense there's something up in the clouds.
With the wraith, and the thing with the scythe.
Possibly.
Okay.
All right, so that's your move action. You can attack.
And as I'm moving and I'm screaming these, I'm going to yell out to Androcles and say, should I give it to them?
Yes, attack! Attack! Give it to them!
All right, and so then I'm going to the one that chased after me. I'm gonna kind of do a jump roll, pull it out, and then go back.
Yeah.
And
So
shoot.
you basically run. You got it. You basically roll and you pull the bow and shoot. You've got a clear shot right at it.
All right, I'm gonna roll.
Come out.
Come on, roll, baby. That's an 18.
That's gonna hit. Your fighting ability got you. You wouldn't have hit last level, but you're level 3. So roll,
baby.
roll
Three.
Roll a 3, baby. Roll a D8. Yeah, that's right. If it was second edition, you wouldn't be the master, and you wouldn't have connected. Whoa, 8. Now roll another D8.
Yeah, Krimmer says hello. All right.
All right, so 12 total damage. You take that one shot.
Plus 2 damage.
Plus 2. Wow. Okay, so as it turns, that the arrow connects, and it just kind of hits the inside of this thing, and it just completely dissipates, and the shadow is no longer there.
Yes. Next. All right. That's my turn, correct?
You have one more shot.
Am I close enough to get a shot in at the other wraith that was moving towards me?
It's a scythe, not a wraith.
But it seems magical.
Yes. Take a shot. You shoot it, and it does connect.
Yes.
It's still coming at you.
No. It does connect. No damage.
No damage.
Magic to magic.
It just connects. It's still moving.
Oh man. All right. So
Brogun.
Bang.
All right. This thing started to move, didn't it?
It did. But it has not left your space.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna swing.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Because you're the master of the Morning Star, your attack rate is increased, and you get 2 attacks.
3E.
3E. Third edition. All right. 16. That's going to hit, and a 15 is also going to hit. So it's a D8 plus 4. The first attack is a 2 plus 4 is a 6. Ooh, and a 1 plus 2 is a 3. So you do 9 total damage. So you've done 17 to it. You are connecting with it. It's just not really paying you a whole lot of attention.
You need to get the cheat codes off.
Okay. With that, it is now a new round. I'm just kidding. It's Androcles' turn.
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry.
It's okay. First things first, I should have done this last round, but I didn't. I'm calling everybody to arms, and I'm inspiring my allies.
What exactly are you saying is in your inspiration bardic voice?
Oh, well, like the mighty warriors of the Telanian tales, I am inspiring my friends to stand with courage and fear not the darkness, for the light of Apollo, the light of the rays of flippant sunshine. We will call them down.
Sunshine.
Right. will strike like arrows and lances of divine righteousness, and we will destroy these evil undead that stand against us.
Yes!
In the meantime, I'm also going to throw. Well, you said there's nothing controlling the scythe.
You
Did I
do
see
see
anything?
something in the clouds.
How far up?
It's far, probably 60 feet.
60 feet.
You could try to hit it with your throwing weapon, but it'll be a long range. You have to really hurl it. You get a minus.
Um,
Can I throw
Do that.
him my bow?
No.
no, I'm going to point out to you. I'm going to point it to you, Dracon. I'm going to say, there in the clouds. That's what's controlling the scythe. And I will. We have one of those scrolls that I haven't used. It's like scrolls of fire or something like that.
I don't know. I don't know what you have. You can try to hit it with your bow, or you could also
Dagger.
you can throw your dagger, or you could hit it with a wand.
I'm trying to save that for the whatever that boss is that's over here. Oh man, I'm not wasting my shots. I am not throwing away my shot. No, I'm not throwing away my shot.
How many references can Bob get in one turn? How many call outs? How many references? It's good stuff.
Use your wand. It worked for the crab.
Whoa, hot
This
mic,
case-
hot mic,
Sorry.
hot mic.
Right, I'm gonna go with the dagger, and what's the penalty?
Roll it. Just roll it. It's -4. I mean, no, you get a +4. Hang on a second.
I get the 4, and then you're gonna tell me if I got it or not.
Boom!
Actually, that would be a 20. I actually rolled a 20 because it's
Oh yeah, you're right.
Fighting
So
ability
it's a 20 total. You are going to
Minus.
connect. That will hit. So roll your D4 +2.
yes.
Yes.
Whatever you hit, you hear something call out in agony. This whatever it is, it sounds alive, not an undead. It's alive. You call
Do we
it.
all
You
hear it?
call the yes. You call the dagger back to your hand. As you pull it back, there seems to be some green blood coming off of the dagger. But you can attack again.
I will absolutely attack again.
You pull back and with renewed vigor, you fling your dagger again, and 18. You connect
bleeds, we
again.
can kill it.
If it bleeds, we can kill it. All right, roll your D4 +2 damage with your returning throwing ninja star of death.
Yes, come on.
4. All right, so you did 7 damage by the long range dagger throw. You're throwing it, connect. But you are hitting something, and as it comes back that next time, it is just more blood, as it just seems like you've really connected with something up there. With that, now we will roll initiative. So Bob, Androcles, it is your turn to roll for all that is good. I rolled a 6.
Oh, come on.
And you rolled a 5. I get to attack again. All right.
Oh, man.
But doesn't he have inspiration after that speech?
Yeah, but not really, not yet. No, so I'm still going. All right.
No, he does not.
So this thing is going to swing. The shadow is going to swing at Brogan.
Oh, shoot.
I'm going to miss again. Your heightened senses from the shroom. It's like everything is slow. You see it coming. He goes to attack you with his. You say like, "No, dude." You swing back. You grab it with the mace. You deflect the attack. With that, it's going to leave and fly away from you. So you will get an attack as a reaction.
Yeah, get it.
Smitten.
What's that total?
18 plus
19.
Even better.
Dang.
You get a +5. It's a 13.
Plus 6.
Yeah, +6 on my character sheet.
He's a
we
master in
did
the
the
fighting
math
ability,
on
and
the
then the
phone.
+1.
That's right, and you hit attack from back. Yep, you got it. Roll.
That's my bro gun.
4 plus 4, 8.
As he leaves and swings, you hit it in the back. It dissipates in front of you. You kill it.
Yes, Brogan.
Put down these lights because it's showtime at the Apollo.
Showtime at the Apollo.
It's showtime at the Apollo. All right.
All right.
Hang on. So 2 weeks ago we had Apologize. Last week we had the Apollo Creed, and now it's showtime at the Apollo. That is some hot stuff right there. That is some hot stuff. All right. So now that both of these things have been dealt with, it is still their turn. The apes are starting to get overrun as more and more of these undead are moving in. At this point, you're going to have to join in the undead fray. It seems that some of the apes are down, and the undead are starting to move in. They're actually now on top of this. They've climbed up, and they're moving in towards Dracon.
Question: last round, Tavi and Zerish were supposed to have gotten over to this way and supposed to have gotten clear, like to swing on ropes to get off of the.
Well, here's the thing: he's the chief.
Right.
Okay. And he's going towards the fight.
Oh no! Come on. Right.
Are they dying? Because did we see some life essence get chewed on?
Umba is still going. She's just she's moving slower, but she's moving. And the same with Karkash. This is Umba. Let me give her a color. She's pink. All right. So the apes are moving in. Dracon, these apes move in front of you, and as they're kind of creating a wall in front of you as they go to meet them. I'm kind of narrating this a little bit, but the undead are moving in, and now there's a clash as the undead are now attacking, scratching, clawing, biting, using weapons, as there's a clash between ape and undead. With that, we're going to have one is going to break through and attack Dracon. I need to roll this. Okay. And I have to see what he's going to do. He's going to make an attack at you, and he's going to miss you. As this thing reaches through, all of the apes are beating on him. As he goes through, he attacks you. He misses. But now we're going to go to the other turn. So these two apes are down.
Okay. I am going to just do my group attack, swinging my sword.
Okay. Well, there's only one in front of you.
There's only one in front?
Only the one broke through, yeah. There's basically a wall of ape in front of you.
I'm going to do a double sword, my double-handed sword.
Okay, so two-handed sword, you can swing it once. It's a miss. Basically, you're putting the bow back, and you're pulling out the sword and attacking with it. Actually, you can't.
The ape's kind of in the way.
You can't string the bow. You basically have to set the bow down at your feet to swing, but you've got the bow at your feet.
Okay.
But you miss.
Am I able to get one more swing in?
No. Next round you can attack twice. Yeah,
okay.
It's a 1-2-1-2 kind of thing. With that, Brogan, it is your turn.
All right. How far up am I?
It's about 20 feet.
I'm in armor.
You are.
Jump down and break my legs. Okay.
You can swing on vines.
Can I?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can try.
You may certainly try.
All right. Well, I'm going to do that.
All right.
I'm on shrooms. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's do a test of strength. Give me a D6 roll. What's your strength?
17.
It's a 4 and 6. You made it. You did it. All right. So you grab onto the vine, and are you trying to swing over here?
Yes.
All right. So you swing over here. You land next to this ape, and you recognize this ape. He's landing. It's Baja, the scout. You recognize him. All right. So you land on the side of this hut as the undead are moving in. You move, and as you swing, you see another with this thing like kind of moving up. This looks more has more juicy flesh than what you've seen before with the skeleton. But you have moved. You've traveled, so now you can attack.
Ooh, wait a minute. and I do a charge.
You can do a charge, yes, off the
Off
vine.
of the vine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Oh, man.
What's
15 total. Well, with a charge, I don't know.
That's gonna hit. So as you do this, this is the first time doing a righteous charge. As you move, the morning star kind of erupts with this light, and there's like this trail of white light as you connect. As you hit this undead being, you connect with the full force of it. So you're gonna roll a d8. You're gonna add your normal +4, and your righteous charge is gonna give you another +3. So it's d8 plus 7 damage.
Nice.
Holy moly.
15!
Ah!
I hear you guys, and swing over.
All right. You bury the morning star into the chest of this thing. It breaks apart on the inside. It falls to the ground. You completely demolish this thing.
20-foot drop or longer, higher? 30 foot, 40 foot?
This is
drop?
about 20 feet. These two are about equal. But yeah, you get off my platform.
Shiitakes and chivalry, guys. That's the way to go.
Shiitake and chivalry. Shrooms and chivalry, baby. Shrooms and chivalry. All right. Where are we at in this round? Who is not? As Androcles has not gone yet.
Yes.
No, so I am singing. Well, I'm giving that epic poetic inspiration to all of my allies, to all of them, and the platform is strong, right?
Oh,
this
yeah.
platform is very strong.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to bust out that scroll that said Embiggen, and I'm going to hit Dracon with it.
Are you now? Embiggen.
Yeah.
Embiggen. I forgot about Embiggen. Let me look up the enlarge spell. One moment, please. I have to look up
Right.
the 3rd edition version of
Yeah, you know what?
enlargement.
Yes, we do.
All right. You are now twice the size, and you do 50% more damage.
Here you go. Go big or go home, and we're home, gentlemen.
Hallelujah!
So you grow 3 feet in snow. Is it twice? No, you grow 6. You're a 12-foot tall barbarian. As you're just getting massive and appearing over the apes and your blade grows with you as you stand up and stand tall.
Gives you those bungalow bedroom eyes as you
We're taking this right out of Primal episode 5 as you just get massive and look down at the poor suspecting minions below you. All right, that's great. You have embiggened him.
Perfect.
Would it be? Where can I do the most damage? Should I jump down to the forest floor?
Hulk smash, baby.
So I can jump down to the forest floor
Yeah.
where most of the
But
undead are?
but this is the round. We've already done. Has Dracon gone yet? Yes.
Yeah, I already went.
Yeah,
I
you
was
went.
first.
All right. So now we're gonna go to new round.
Yes.
Yeah.
New round. Yeah. So now let's roll initiative.
Is it me?
Yes.
Danny, come on, Danny.
You rolled a 4. Drum roll. I rolled a 5.
I got it.
You drive a 5.
GM is hot tonight, man. Ah.
Yes. Yes, I am. All right, hang on one second. Let me get this pulled up here. All right. So I get to go first. The scythe is going to swing and try to hit Androcles in the back.
Oh no, he doesn't.
Oh, I want to see that table that you so
Yeah.
caught attention to. Let's see this table.
All right, let's see the
Your
table,
charm. The
ladies and
new tree.
gentlemen. I rolled
Self.
a 1. Here we go. So I'm going to go in the
Right.
middle here. Let's see how bad is it. It's a 6.
Weapon.
Drop weapon.
I don't know how that
Besides,
works.
embedded in the wood
It
beside
sounds
me.
good.
Yeah, all right. Androcles, you duck out of the way as it comes by. The scythe gets stuck into the mast itself, and it drops right there.
Yes.
I think that's your scythe. Now, that is
Yeah.
death from Castlevania trying to kill us. You need to get that scythe.
Absolutely. I'll throw it inside the hut.
Let me tell you who I didn't expect to get that after I rolled all those 20s. All right, it's gone. All right, with that, the undead begin to march. And we're just kind of moving fast here. Kind of getting caught up with the action. All right, now they're moving across the beam.
Perfect. Move across the beam. I'm going to get them all in a line and shoot them.
There are 4 of them in a line. They spend their turn running up, and you look behind you, and you see all 4 of them running in a line. And with that, yeah, that's it. So yeah, they're hang on. I gotta make some rolls real quick. They're attacking the apes. Let me make some rolls. That's a miss. Let me roll this. Okay.
It's combat. Apes win. Apes strong together.
Apes doing well. The undead are attacking, and the apes are holding the line. And they're just holding the line. They're holding the line as Dracon just towers behind them.
The apes now have a +1 to hit and damage because my
that's right. Everything's going off. All right, but now it is the hero's turn. It is ape turn, and the apes are going to go into the offense here. That's going to hit. That was Zerish. This will be, and I'm rolling for the apes right here in front. All right, so we've got a couple of hits here. I got to roll. All right, this one's gone. They drop one in front, and this one has taken damage.
Is it all right? I mean, I don't want to be rude or anything. Is it okay to say that they're like beating them with their fists?
Oh yeah,
like,
they're just like crushing them with their fists, right? So they tear one apart, and but they're still moving in. They're moving across here. More of them.
Is it better? I'm saying, is it better damage? Just like like in terms of like bludgeoning.
It is definitely bludgeoning damage. Yes.
Cool.
I hear what you're putting down.
Right. Of course you do.
But still, more are coming down.
At the horde.
The horde.
Do we see that general boss or whoever? Because I'm going to try to point Dracon and Brogan to him.
No, you don't.
Okay. I'm shouting out for them to be to wear the undead general. In that case.
Okay.
Wear the undead general.
And with that is your turn. So let's go back to Dracon. Now that you are 12 feet tall.
I'm running over here, and I'm going to begin my first attack with my longsword.
Okay.
Shove them off. Yeah, get them.
You step over the apes.
Yeah. And attack.
Okay. All right, swing. As you're running across the mass, you're so big you miss the first attack.
Right. I'm not used to my size.
You're just not used to the height.
But my second one, I do this, and I was like, Apollo Creed! Because I did take the Apollo Creed.
You did take the Apollo Creed. All right, roll. 17, much better. There you go. All right, so roll your damage. 3d4 damage for the two-handed sword.
That's fun.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
So that's 11?
And whatever Bob gives you.
Bob's is just plus to hit, but you also get a bonus to your attack, like your damage, because of your strength. So that's going to be
and
enough.
You get the +1 for me. It's +1 to hit.
And the
damage.
damage.
It is damage too? Okay, that's going to be enough then.
Kibble. I love it.
All right, so it's all about the crunchy numbers. All right, so you run over your 12-foot size and you smash that one. Actually, that damage is not, it's more than that.
Yes.
Because it's plus 50%. So, yeah, that smashes it. Absolutely. Wow. Yeah. So it would have been 13 plus another 5 would have been 18 damage. Because you are embiggened. And with that, Brogan, it is your turn.
All right. Am I right in...
Yeah, you're like on the edge. Yeah.
All right.
Whatever he's doing, I turn and look at Androcles, and I'm like...
That's going to be a miss.
That's a miss, but you are the master, and this is your turn to attack twice. That will hit. 13 will hit with your fighting ability of 3. That will connect.
So D8 plus 5 because of Bob's stuff.
Yes. 9.
Andrew, please.
Because that one had already gotten hit by Timba or Tavi. Sorry, by Tavi. You drop it.
Yeah.
Okay. And with that, it is Androcles' turn.
All right.
Yes.
I'm gonna skin my smoke wagon and blast.
He pulls out the Atlantean pistol wand, and these undead are in the perfect formation, a line.
Do I have to hit or do they have to make a save?
You have to roll to hit.
It's D20 plus.
Roll good.
Yeah, no kidding. D20 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1. I think it's like so plus 4.
18. Roll your 5d6 as you bring out the Atlantean wand. You blast the undead for 5d6.
The Atlantean wand of whoop ass.
17. Yep, those guys are toast.
Yes.
Wow.
All right, that white light just shoots through. They all just explode in fire as they all just fall off the mast.
Consider the divorce.
Consider the divorce. I do just want to take 1 minute to remind everyone that the Atlanta Braves are World Series champions.
And they will be.
As I drink out of my Atlanta Braves cup.
You mean the Atlantean Braves?
The Atlantean Braves. The Atlantean Braves.
Do you not see?
All right, with that, we got a new round, new initiative. Who is up? I believe Dracon is rolling initiative.
Yes. Come on, Dracon.
Yes. Large initiative.
Yes.
I'm very large.
Initiative fun.
Yes.
All right, you got a 3.
Bet you can.
Thanks for Trevor, but
2! Oh, I lost. You won initiative. All right, so you get to attack again.
My bow is not with me. I dropped it back at the
Correct.
hut, correct?
Yes.
That was extremely intelligent move to make.
It was directly,
Yeah, well,
it was perfectly on point for character.
But you know what's close is a scythe.
Is the scythe close to me?
No. The scythe has been
It's
dissipated.
tiny.
The scythe doesn't exist. It's been dissipated.
Oh, okay.
All right. Hold on.
No, you're over
I'm
here.
having problems. All right. I want to move over towards these guys.
Okay.
There we go.
All right, so you run, you jump with your mighty leap that you get for Barbarian. You can leap 30 feet. Because of how big you are, you're not going to get a penalty for how far you've got to go down. Like, there's no roll for damage or anything for the 20-foot jump down. You just basically leap down in the middle of 4 of them, and you make your first attack, and you miss.
I'm very excited by my bigness.
But you have taunted all 4 of these onto you.
So Zumba.
Behold!
Brogon, it is your turn.
All right.
I don't get an extra turn.
No,
Swing?
no, just one.
No.
Next turn you get 2.
All right. I'm gonna.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Behold my bigness.
And
There's one in front of you,
oh, is there?
right here.
She will with both hands. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't. I thought that was a rock. Okay.
Yeah. You gotta
Yeah,
zoom
I'm
that
gonna
in,
swing.
but yeah. Okay, swing.
Consider
Natural 20. Roll a d6. Let's see how bad that
You're
crit
not
is.
the only one that can roll a natty.
Eat it. Whatever that is.
Double damage.
Right.
It's double damage.
Double
I even have to roll.
D.
This thing's dead.
You do actually.
Is there more advanced crit chart?
Jeez.
Oh, come on.
It's double. Roll another one. Snake eyes. Double 1. Double 1.
Only one, Bob.
So how much damage? So it's a +1 weapon in your strength. So how much that does?
2 plus 5.
2 plus 7. It's still alive. It lost an arm as you bring down. You crunch the arm. It falls off. It's still there. Quite possibly the worst natural 20 I've ever seen.
That's what shrooms do, kids.
So
That's
the shrooms are starting to wear off, and you're a little discombobulated.
Yeah.
that next day regret.
Oh man, no, you just no. See, you were up, and you're coming down. You got to go back up.
My beer goggles are wearing off.
Where is the light of Apollo now? Oh,
What
God.
is wait a minute. Is the DM taunting the player?
No, I was just reading what came out of chat.
Oh, nice.
All right.
That's even better.
I'm neutral. I'm neutral. All right.
Sunshine.
No, it was headstone. All right. All right. So with that,
There's the light in the Apollo now.
all right. So with that, Androcles, it is your turn.
All right, I'm going to. Can I see the person up top?
Yes, you can. You see,
Shoot to kill with your wand.
Use the wand. Only got 3 shots left.
We can always go back for more.
All right, 1d20 plus.
are you taking the shot? It's already in your hand.
D20 plus
Shoot
4.
Uranus. Saturn.
That's gonna connect.
Yes.
Roll your 5d6. Whatever it is, you shot it. 15 damage. All right. You connect. There's a burst of flame as you see something coming and falling. This flaming meteor coming out of the sky, and it lands here.
Right.
It is on fire. We're just gonna put this little flame right there as it's burning and smoldering. It lands right there.
Was that the death from Castlevania / Predator?
You just shot it, just kind of like this falling fire falls out of the sky. With that, it is my turn, and I get a whole lot of attacks at Dracon. He is jumped in and surrounded. Here's attack number 1. That's gonna miss.
He's got a lot of HP left.
Attack number 2.
Did that affect my HP at all when I grew
Light
big?
of Apollo.
Uh-oh.
Light of Apollo protects him. Yes.
One of them reaches over and tries to bite you and misses.
That tickles.
What's all that about? What's the D4 stuff?
Because I have to, it's determining what type of attack it is. All 4 of them attack and miss you. Some of these things I have to roll to see what they do.
Yeah.
All 4 of them attack you, and you deflect and block all 4 of them. You're being attacked from all sides, and you defend yourself completely with all of them.
Nah, Apollo.
And for you kids at home, this looks awesome.
All right, and with that, it's a new round. But in between rounds, something is happening. In the distance, there's a roaring of apes as you look out, and there's more and more of these undead. And you see the other tribe of apes are running in and attacking the undead, led by the gargantuan Garnock, as the other apes have answered the call as the other apes run in and begin decimating and flanking the horde of undead. And with that, we go to a new round. Androcles, roll initiative.
Oh my gosh. All right. Come on.
I rolled a 1.
Perfect.
4. Perfect. Heroes go first. Let's start with Androcles, you get to go. You rolled it.
All right. What fell from the sky? Because I'm going to run over here and I'm going to throw my glaive at it.
You run and you see a body burning on the ground.
Absolutely going to throw my glaive at it to hit it.
Okay.
5. Oh, and do the new apes get the benefit of the battle?
No, they don't.
Okay.
You swing, you hit it, and it flies back to your hand.
And the body, is it moving? Is it?
It is not moving. It is smoldering.
Perfect. In that case, I'm going to run over here What do I see?
A bunch of undead circling Dracon.
All right, I'm going to. Where do we know where that leader is? That war general?
You haven't seen him now.
Oh my gosh! All right, well, I'm making sure that I stay close to close to our tribe, and then at the same time, I'm going to start throwing the glaive at that guy right there.
Okay, throw it.
Or is there anybody? No, Dracon needs it. All right. 20 plus 5. Rawr.
Miss. It's a miss. All right. With that, it is Brogan's turn.
Okay.
You still got this one in front of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish him off. Oh,
Finish him.
You think you are?
Want to?
Yes,
lied
you
about-
are.
Oh,
Yes, you are. Well, maybe. Roll your D8. Let's see.
Smited him. I just once smitten, twice shy.
And also, by the way, Danny, I think Trevor needs to apologize.
Yes,
Yeah.
you do. All right, with the 8 damage plus your bonus, he's toast. All right, you can still move, and you're in your round where you can attack twice. You can attack him, run, and attack again.
Is that one?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I'm charging that ass.
Yes,
That's
you
what
are.
I'm-
This will count as a righteous charge. You attack, you run, you swing again. Miss. Miss. All right, and with that, it's Dracon's turn.
First, I'm going to do kind of a group swing.
What's
Did
the
not mean to
D8?
roll that. Sorry.
Okay. You swing at the group. You wave above all of their heads.
Being large is not working for me.
Swing again. You did a whirlwind swing over everyone's head.
Now I'm going to drop to my knees, and I'm going to swing at knee level.
Okay, you're going low. You went high, now go low. That didn't work either. Yeah, it didn't work either. You're just not used to being this size. It's just too big. All right,
Now there's a look of fear in my eyes.
right. But with this,
I'm now on my knees looking at being surrounded.
Oomba and Zerish are coming in.
It's Tavi.
That's Tavi. Sorry, Tavi. Oh, Oomba would be up here too. All 3 of them are coming in to help. Let me roll some dice here. That's a miss. That's a miss.
No.
Oh, that's a 1.
3, 1, 3. Oh, that is a 1. Let me see how bad that is.
Let's use the new 3E.
Those were our allies, weren't they?
Yeah.
Hang on. How bad is a 7 on the chart?
Later.
How bad is a 7 on the chart?
It could conceivably kill you.
It's a
Chris.
stumble. Okay, so this fell. All right, so that's Zerish. Zerish fell. He fell a little bit, but he's okay. That just means he's going to lose a turn. All right, with that, it's a new initiative round.
All right.
I think Brogan? Brogan?
Is it me?
Sure.
Yeah, boy, don't even roll.
Oh, man, I got a 5. You got a 6.
Nice.
Go for it.
Swinging.
Okay,
Yes.
that
He's
connects.
dead.
Maybe.
No, maybe
go.
he's cased.
Okay, he's dead.
Yeah.
You
All right.
smash. You throw your Morning Star. You crush its skull. It explodes as the body falls off of the mass. You're fighting on this mass as you're basically just going through and just swinging this Morning Star back and forth and just waylaying all these undead as you're knocking them off. As you get closer, you see you do move forward. You see 2 of your companion apes that are dead from their wounds on top of this this platform. What else would you like to do?
As far as this platform up,
It's about 20 feet up.
I'm gonna go 5,
Yeah. Drop off.
10,
Ugh.
and then I'll jump down, I guess, or climb down, or whatever it is, and that'll be 30 feet. So.
Okay. All right. So you're running across and you get down. All right. And with that, Dracon went, missed. You went. Yeah, I think I missed a round.
No, this,
I
no, this
went.
was. Yeah, he
New
only
round, I
he went. This is a new round,
Correct.
so I haven't
I'm
gone
the
yet.
only one who's on this round.
Yeah.
I want to reach out and grab one of these that are face level,
Okay.
and with my large strength, if I can grab it, I'm gonna try to rip them apart.
You gonna grapple him? All right. Roll to grapple.
All right, is that a D?
D20.
man.
It was on a 19. Trevor's cheat codes kicked in.
You miss.
No kidding,
you
right?
go to grab him, it moves out of your way. As big as you are, you feel that you're slower. Stronger,
Yeah.
yet slower.
Yeah, I just need to like tear up the tree hut.
All right, Androcles, you're up.
Raycon only
Right.
pawn in Game of Life.
All right. So we've got these skeletons right here. What else is around? I'm still paranoid.
That's all
about
you see.
that.
There's a lot of undead. There's a lot of things off the map that the other tribe they're fighting. There's a lot of fighting going around. I'm trying to have a mass combat and not
Okay,
be
cool.
7
In that case-
hours.
Yep. In that case, I'm absolutely doing what I can to inspire everybody, and I'm trying to prevent any kind of a press, and also in terms of flanking. So I'm going to move over here, and then I'm going to start throwing down the glaive to try to strike with
Yeah,
advantage.
okay. You can get to you can get over here. Yeah, you're fine. All right, so you run over, you run across the mass, and you throw the glaive down at this one. Go for it.
With the high ground.
That will hit. 17 will hit.
Nice.
Roll your d4 plus 2.
In this case, it's going to be +3 because of my bonus.
It is. It is. So 6 damage. All right, and then roll again. Attack again.
Yeah.
As it flings back to your hand, you can drop it again. That's gonna miss. It's gonna miss. It's a 3. All right. With that, it is undead turn, and all 4 of them are going to attack. Let me roll. Dracon, what's your armor class?
My AC 6.
He bites you.
He bites me.
He bites you.
I bite him back as a reaction.
You have been bitten. The other
shot.
one attacks.
Oh, no,
Oh,
not again.
that's a natural 20. All right, so you took 5 points of damage from the bite. And then I gotta see how bad this crit is. Okay, that's not so bad. Take 4 points of damage.
All right.
I'm trying to do the math, but it's you can't be doing well.
I'm at 8, bruh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm not so good at the maths, but it seems like you've been taking a beating.
Them digits are
Yeah.
Flooding.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm large and not in charge.
All right, I'm just moving some apes around. All right, it is. It's a new round, new initiative round. I'll roll. I believe
My
it's
turn to roll.
Dracon.
my turn to
Yeah,
D6.
yeah. I got a 5. What you gonna do about that? 4. Get out of here with that. All right, we're attacking.
How long do I stay big? It's not working out for me.
I missed the
minute.
first attack. I missed the second attack.
There you go. There you go.
I missed the third attack. Good
Yes.
lord. You know, I started hot. All 4. Oh no.
I need
Fumble.
to see that table.
We got to consult
It's just a
the
miss.
table.
It's just a miss. It's a 2. A 2 is just a miss. Okay.
That,
what
my
was the one?
friends, is the light of Apollo.
That is the light of Apollo.
Interesting is I'm on my knees, and as I reached out and missed them, and one bit me. They're all trying to attack me, and I'm just rolling around, and then I just kind of am using my weight distribution, and it kind of looks a little bit like breakdancing.
Okay.
Thanks, Andrew. Please.
You're absolutely
I love
welcome.
it.
And in that case, I'll change my epic poem to instead of beatbox.
All right. With that, it is a new round. You have won this round, so heroes go first. Apes are going to attack. We're going to get the apes attack. I get 4. I'm just going to do it this way. We're going to roll a bunch of dice at once for the speed of holy crits.
Forgot to turn your cheat codes off.
Together.
Holy crits. All right.
Together.
Ape strong. Zerish. Boo, boo, boo. All right. So they're going to drop these guys.
I love it.
The apes have moved in.
Nice.
And they just pummel 3 of them all the way down.
These are silverbacked, or these are ours?
These are yours. These are yours.
All right.
Yeah, Zarish, Umba, and Tavi have all come and made these attacks.
Once again, the women come in and save the day.
Correct. And with that, it is Hero's turn. So let's start with Androcles up top.
All right. Who's alive?
You've got one left right here that's close.
Right. In that case, actually, I'm going to... Wait, did I see that?
He's gone. Just this one.
All right. In that case, Econ is still bleeding heavily. Coming down to make sure that I can attack this guy with advantage and also try
There's
to...
no advantage. What game is that?
Right. I'm just saying, like, to flank him.
Okay.
To-
You have the
I'm
high
sorry.
ground. That's enough. Just stay up where you are and fling.
In that case, I'll do that.
You're getting a +1 because you're the high ground. That's going to hit. And so is that.
What?
No, that one won't. The 3 won't. Sorry, the first one will.
Okay. In case, it'll be 1d4 plus 3. Boom!
7 points of damage. All right, that hits it.
Nice.
It flings back to your hand. Brogan, your turn.
I get 2 swings this time.
You do.
I can't see what I rolled.
You rolled a 1. So let me get the chart out.
Is it a D12?
It's a D12. It's just a bad miss. That's all it is. It's just a bad miss.
So I can roll again.
You can roll again. It would have been hilarious had you hit Dracon and killed him. Because that could have happened. That would have been.
Hysterical, Trevor. Yes. I would chortle all night long.
That'll hit. 14 will hit. Roll your damage.
All right. A puddle of pulp and paste.
You've got it. You drop him. As you drop the Morning Star into its head, his head disappears into his chest as you pull the Morning Star out. That is the last of this.
Thank you.
That is the last of this. As you look forward, the other apes have driven off the rest of the undead. As Garnock and the other apes come forward, picking up and fending off the rest of the undead, but the combat is over. The day has been won by the apes.
Yeah, the ape. I'm gonna Brogan's gonna give Dracon the middle school nice free throw pat on the butt and give him 6 HP.
Okay. So you heal for
Nice.
6. You're no longer bleeding, but where you got bit is particularly sore.
Does Brogan heal that disease at the same time? Or does
No, he can only do that once per week.
Yeah, and I have to choose.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
gonna go
also
check out
gonna
the
say,
flaming corpse.
Brogan, thank you for that. I still feel a little unwell from that bite.
It's all right, Squire Draken. It's all right. You and Squire Androcles, y'all are doing good.
I appreciate
Y'all too
your
old.
help. Am I
Y'all
still
too old.
large?
Yeah, that lasts for a minute.
It lasts for 10 minutes.
It lasts for
Turn.
10 minutes. A turn, yeah, so 10 minutes. So for the next few minutes, you are quite large.
Mm.
She's taking you back to the bungalow.
Umba as all the apes are getting together, Garnock and Zarish begin chatting with each other. As they're kind of going back and forth, speaking in ape. Umba looks over at Dracon and is sniffing your leg where you've got bitten, and she looks at it and kind of spits on it and is kind of looking at your leg and seems to be, like
He's worried.
she can tell there's some concern as Umba looks over your wound.
Is there I'm just gonna look over and say I'm gonna look at her and I'm gonna realize that I probably got a problem here. Apollo, I need your help. And I kind of drop to my knees and kind of do my first by myself prayer after taking the Apollo Creed. And I just reach out and say, Apollo, I fight for the tribe. And Apollo, I ask for your help.
All right, give me a D6. This is going to be a wisdom check.
Impressive.
Okay.
What is your wisdom?
I've prayed to you before.
It's a 48.
My wisdom's 8.
It's an 8.
I was close.
We don't need to talk about my wisdom scores.
Guy's about as pious as Satan.
What do I roll?
D6.
All right. Here we go.
Lucky. Oh, yay, maybe.
Roll high is better, please.
He's still enhanced.
That's got nothing
Epic
to do
bonus,
with his
isn't it?
piety.
Closer to heaven.
That's
Yeah.
one.
Okay, you feel a peace come about you as you look about, and you have this clarity of mind, knowing that your time on this earth is probably short. You
Is
just
that a good way or a bad way?
you just realize that you're looking around that perhaps your end is near.
Mm. Brogan, I've not tried speaking to Apollo before, but if this is what it means to have a sense of self, then I am good with it.
Well, I wouldn't know. He never talks to me, but
Hmm.
I just blindly believe.
And with that, I'm going to walk away like the Hulk at the end of the 70s TV show.
You walking into the jungle? Like walk on into the jungle?
Yeah.
He exists now only in our memories.
As you walk off to kind of contemplate these
Also
moments.
kind of like King Kong because I'm as big as the trees right now.
Right.
Your girl's Oomba, right?
Yeah, Oomba is upset, but
He's-
Oomba starts sniffing and looks over as one of the apes on the platform that had died stands back up, and
Uh-oh.
and it's like and starts moving towards. All the other apes look, and they all start chatting back and forth. Garnock starts looking about as another one of the apes that had died stands up.
I'm up there. I'm on the platform. I'm going to attack. If one of
Oh,
them,
it's standing up next to you. Yes.
I'm absolutely going on. I'm going on the attack.
Okay. As it's standing up, you can attack.
Right. Yeah.
You step back as you miss, but you can swing it again. I'm assuming you're stepping, getting away from it.
Yes.
You miss both attacks, but you're moving backwards. You're like,
Yeah,
whoa,
I like
whoa.
Guys, trouble! The dead are rising. Dead, they rise.
All right. With that,
Remember.
the apes rush in and attack. I just want to kind of narrate through this as the apes rush in to attack. They tackle the handful of apes that had risen and just beat them back down to the ground as they die. But as they look about, they look and realize that they were bitten.
I'm going to look at Dracon and say, Dracon, that's going to be your fate. Or I'm going to run over to him. Wherever he is, out in the jungle. Your fate. Is
I come back over after I hear Androcles scream, and as I come back, I see what's happened. And as you said, I realize that I'm screwed.
All right. Do I have your permission to send you to the light of Apollo twice?
And with that, I kneel down and I reach out and I reach out my hand to my my woman friend, and I reach out to you, and I say yes,
You
my
were the
friend.
greatest. You were the
It's been a
greatest
good adventure.
to to convert a barbarian to the light of Apollo has been the greatest achievement of my life. I'm going to take my Morning
Do it
Star.
quick.
I'm going to just on the side of the head.
Wow. Instead of waiting for the fever and the disease to take him, you just go ahead and take care of him.
Yeah.
With that, you bring your Morning Star across the brow of Dracon, and he falls down dead in front of you.
I guess I'll just watch his corpse to see if it comes back alive.
Within about 20 minutes, he opens his eyes.
I'm going to hand the Morning Star to Umba.
Umba, who is quite upset and is watching what happens, has a moment of clarity as she understands, and she takes the Morning Star and smashes the head of Dracon.
Dead Dracon.
The undead Dracon.
Well, I'm good and depressed now. That's
Was unexpected. There's nothing we could do.
Dang.
to Dracon.
Well, I could have rolled one hit when I turned the 3 sizes bigger.
True.
But Dracon, as he dies, and as the apes are saddened over him, Garnock reaches over and Zerish goes, no, his meat is bad. We no eat.
Hey, you ain't eating my buddy over here.
Me told Garnock meat was bad.
We'll give him the proper rites. Androcles, what are the Chimerian funeral rites?
We must build a pyre. We will set ablaze, the likes of which the ancestors will see it from the heavens. Oh, excuse me, from the great mountain where Crom resides.
He is the fortunate one, because right now he is sitting the right side of Apollo.
Very well, then. We will build a pyre, the likes of which Apollo will be proud of.
As you two are speaking of that, there's still a conversation going on between Garnock and Zerish.
Sure.
And Zerish, he looks over and he goes, Garnock wish counsel you join.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will.
First we need to right now.
No, we'll do the council, and we'll prepare. We'll have Umba prepare the pyre for.
As the flames of the burrows begin to grow, as they come together, they build a giant bonfire with the bodies of the dead around, both fallen ape and man, as Dracon has died as well. You look about, and as the apes are coming together, they have brought forth the bodies, and also sitting with him is also this strange bow that is with him, as the apes are talking about what to do. Zerish looks over and goes, we try to make decision on. Garnock wish to make you leave with these, but we want you stay.
With the bow?
You. And he looks at
we
Andrew.
understand it,
Andrew, part of tribe.
Yes, but in this case, the tribe is in danger. So, Brogan, we will take this bow far away from here for the safety of the tribe. In fact, I look at Garnock and I say, apes stronger together. I say, thank you for coming to the aid of our friends. And I want to make sure that I reach out my hand. I'm going to try to charm him to bring together the tribe. You know what I mean? I want
Are you
to, like,
casting charm?
you know what? In this case, no, I'm going to try to use diplomacy, because he actually came to the aid of the tribe, so I don't need
Charisma
to do
roll,
this.
D6.
All right.
He hears what you're saying, and they agree. You believe that the fact that you have taken one of their own as your companion has strengthened your standing with the apes, as you are now seen as part of the tribe. There is concern that, as Zerish explains, he goes, We not know where dead come from. Not see here before.
Right. Well, I say we will take this bow and we will leave. We will take it far away from here. We'll fix that ship. And wasn't there that other way station that was on the other side of
There's a mark on the map that you believe could be another way station.
Yeah. So we'll take the ship and we'll head over that way. And
tribe help. We help you build, repair boat, send you on way.
Yes. And we will do that. And that I will mourn, and I will speak of the great Bradleyan dirge of the people of Ausen, who once were incredibly proud until they had their fall from grace, and their loss, their civilization has never recovered. It's like we will never recover from the strength and the might and the wit of Dracon. World was a better place for him, and his absence will be felt.
Just think, 2 days ago, he was not a follower, and now he's supping at the table of Apollo, making poetry. You imagine Dracon making poetry. Swimming, women.
We ape. We help you build boat, send you on way. Give you
I'm going to clarify.
Thank you.
So he thinks the bow brought the
Yes.
undead here.
Yeah, they were focused on they were focused completely on the
were
boat.
running past us to get to boat.
Yes.
The bow we did get out of that area with the skull.
Yes.
Wonder if we should chuck it back in there.
Actually, can I do some lore on this bow now, or do I need to wait and try to learn more?
You've done it before. There's nothing more to learn without going to a library or something to research it.
All right. Well, yeah, we're going to sail.
You believe that it's crafted masterly and possibly made by the gods themselves.
Right. Right. It is divine. So,
Look, if this is a bow of Apollo, I'll just I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm probably just gonna pretend I threw it away and keep it. if you know what I mean.
of course, but the apes know that we need to take it, and that's totally fine. So here, if you want to wield the bow of Apollo, then by all means, please do so.
I'll try, but I don't know if it'll work for me. But we'll see.
Can you shoot bows? Do you use bows?
I tried using it before. It didn't work for me.
Okay. Are you a missile kind of person?
As you're having this conversation, Karkash comes over to Brogan. Brogan. And he reaches his hand and he's tugging at your hand. You come.
Andrew, come too.
You see.
All right, leave
Go
the way.
see. I still am going to go check out that body that I shot down.
Well, that's kind of what he's talking about. He's kind of pointing back as some apes are looking over the ashes of that. He grabs Brogan and looks over, and he pulls a chain off of the body. It looks like a necklace. He hands it to you, and it's warm from the ashes of the body. And as you're looking at this bronze chain, your heart stops for a moment as you see an emblem on it. It looks like it's circular with a slit down the middle of it. It is the unmistakable sigil of Yig, the serpent god.
And I bet Androcles knows this as well.
Well, you're standing there right now. This is something Karkash gave to you.
All right. Oh, you didn't come. Okay.
No, it's just Karkash came and found
Karkash
this and brought it to
you.
Right.
What's the Yig? Evil. Bad. Try to talk to him.
And he looks over and Karkash has it looks like whatever it was had some type of satchel with some papers in it. And the bag is mostly burned, but the papers inside are not. And everything on the body burned, all the clothing except for the boots and what was left in this bag, these papers.
Let me look at them boots.
The boots look very interesting. They are cool to the touch. They were not damaged at all from the flames.
I'm gonna detect evil on them boots.
The boots are not evil.
All right, I'm gonna take them back to Androcles. And the papers.
Okay. There are two. It's a scroll. Two different pages of scrolls. It's twined together. Androcles, you look at this and you recognize the arcane language on it. It is some type of incantation. It has something to do with perceiving heartbeats. It's a spell.
You just got a scroll of EKG, friend.
Or detect invisibility, see invisible, or something like that. I don't know, but perceiving heartbeats, I'll take that. And then the other one, what was the other scroll?
It's just one scroll. It's 2 pages.
Okay.
Inside that is also a small vial. You sniff this. You've sniffed this before. In your travels, it is a potion of invisibility.
Oh. Very nice. All right. I told Brogan it's a potion of invisibility. And the boots, based on that,
they do seem magical in nature.
Can I tell what they do? Any insignia, any markings, any?
They just look like very finely made leather boots. But right now, Brogan has them.
All right. Friend, what say we destroy the chain amulet of Yig and sacrifice that in the name of Apollo? We put that on the fire.
Okay.
I mean, will that destroy it, Trevor, or will, I mean...
It is.
what
It's
can we do?
bronze. If you get it hot enough, it can... Yeah.
Yeah, we will absolutely melt that and watch that burn. And then...
I'm gonna...
Brogan? To put the boots on, or do you want me to put the boots on?
I'm gonna take an extra dose of shrooms and jump on the funeral pyre with the boots on.
To jump on the pyre?
Like romancing the stone, just kind of.
Okay. What a reference.
What's that?
Nice.
Jewel of the Nile? I can't remember.
Jewel of the Nile. It was Jewel of the Nile.
You jump.
Yeah.
You put them on. As you jump, your foot catches the ground in midair as you seem to fly across the pyre.
Oh, I'm taking these off.
As these small spectral wings come off the sides of the boots.
I'm giving these to Androcles and be like, you and that glaive of yours are gonna do some damage with this thing.
Thank you, my friend. And you and the bow of Apollo are going to do some serious damage. In the memory of Dracon, you will absolutely do some serious damage.
Yeah.
Need to find out who runs that Skull Island, but we will avenge him. We will absolutely avenge his death.
Oh yeah.
By the way, I described to you that undead warrior that I saw, just in case that rings any bells as far as the religion goes. So I don't know if it does or not.
It doesn't.
Okay.
What basically, we kind of surmise that it's these were followers of Yig.
Possibly, yeah. Everyone was undead except for whatever it is you burned was alive. There's not much left of it. It was some type of humanoid wearing some type of robes. All of that kind of went up into flame except for the items that you pulled off of it.
Either they were all followers of Yig, or he was a follower of Yig, and just manipulated the undead.
One thing that you do know about Yig is they are known for necromancy.
Either
Okay.
way.
Right. Well, I tell you what, we will find our way to this city, and we will learn more of our environment, and then we will, at some point, turn and avenge Dracon from that Skull Island.
Absolutely. We will return this bow, but it will be with, and we will also hack our revenge out of the flesh of whatever lives down there.
We will bring the light of Apollo to that darkness. That's what we will do,
Absolutely.
and we will scourge that darkness away.
And with that, everyone is sad, and as everyone's watching the funeral pyre of Dracon illuminate the camp as the apes are still talking and coming up with plans on how to help you repair this boat. Brogan, you look down as something is nuzzling next to your leg, and you look down and see the head of BG looking up at you. And as curiously kind of looks off to the side and goes up and is sitting so close to the fire. You see that some of the flame of the fire itself is like touching BG as it seems to be feeding off of the flames.
Ooh.
I'm gonna, Androcles, check this out.
Okay.
Now we did find him running around some like extra
Molten
hot
lava. Right. I mean, he was running around the molten metal rivers and creeks and streams. So yeah, the heat. Yeah.
I'm just gonna observe him kind of, during the night and see what exactly this flame does to him, if anything.
And with that, as we'll end the scene there, as you're watching BG kind of like soak in some of the flames of the funeral pyre of Dracon, we're going to pause, and this will be a good stopping point for episode 6. Episode 7 may happen next week, could be a couple of weeks away, depending on how the holiday schedule goes. I will let everyone know. For those of you following this, thank you so much for watching tonight, as it was a fun episode, also a hard episode, but in the world of Hyperborea, death can come quickly, and even something as small as a zombie's bite can be quite fatal to those. So that is what happened to our friend Dracon tonight. He fell prey to the bite of a zombie. But we'll see what happens. We've got time to think and talk about what's going to happen next for our friend Chris. I thought it was a beautiful end to that story arc. And we'll kind of go from there. So, guys, thank you so much for following us. Until next time, we will pick up for episode 7 of Heroes of Hyperborea.